few weeks ago and throughout the years, you always hear about bombs that they find, for example, in Germany, a World War II bomb that they find, and they evacuate, thousands and thousands of people to neutralize one bomb. One of the main reasons that they neutralize those bombs is because it's been so long, and it's corrosion there and so on and so forth, the bomb becomes very unstable. And then it's very dangerous. I mean, it could destroy it. If you have like a 500 kilo, which is like 1,100 pounds, it's devastating, dangerous. So recently they found something like this. It was 500 kilos. They evacuated 20,000 people. Of course, it's only a bomb. When you learn Torah, do you understand the power of Torah? Do you understand how powerful it is? Do you deal with it with the same carefulness when you learn Torah, or you just learning Torah kelachar yad? The Zohar talks about it, and it says, Rabbi Yehuda patach ve'amar, Rabbi Yehuda says, Torat Hashem temima meshivat nafesh. Torah Hashem temima, right? It says, Mi shemevatel divrei Torah, ki'ilu machriv olam shalem. A person who is mevatel divrei Torah, now there could be few things. Mevatel divrei Torah is batel mi divrei Torah. In other words, I'm not learning Torah. But also mevatel divrei Torah. It says, Torah, zov oti mizeh, I have other things to do. I gotta go do this, I gotta go do that. It says, Kama yesh lahem levnei ha'adam lehishtadel b'Torah. How much, this comes to give you an indication, how much a person should make an effort to learn Torah. Ki kol mi shemishtadel b'Torah, yeh lo chaim ba'olam hazeh u'ba'olam haba. You're going to have life in this world and that world. What does it mean to have life? Yeah, you could be 90 years old and not having life, and you could be, 40 years old and chas v'shalom pass out from this world, and you live life. Of course, what is it that you consider to be life? Living does not necessarily constitute of living life. Of course, in Olam Haba is something else. So it says, "V'hu zocher b'shtei olamot," he merits two worlds. V'afilu mi shemishtadel b'Torah, even if a person who is trying to learn, ve'ino mishtadel b'lishma kara'ui, and is not learning it appropriately, הוא זוכה לשכר טוב בעולם הזה, ואין דנים אותו בעולם האמת. In other words, if you are learning Torah Lishma, you are patur from the din in Olam Haba. Do you understand what it is? Because it says, Uvo come and see tachazeh. Katuv, it says in Sefer Mishle, Orech Yamim Be'imina, Orech Yamim hu le'oto mishtadel b'Torah Lishma. Orech Yamim, the length of life, is for the person who is learning Torah Lishma. Learning Torah Lishma is not just learning for no ulterior motives, which is a very, very difficult thing to do in our society, in our life, because for us it's everything a give and take. I put an effort, I get a reward. It's kind of engraved in the DNA of the universe, of the existence. You put an effort, the pfum tzara agra, you put the effort, you get the reward. You put the effort, you get the reward. However, here when you learn Torah, you're supposed to elevate yourself above your natural, find me the word, the natural occurring of the world. You have to elevate yourself above it. Only then you learn Torah Lishma. In other words, how much you pay me to learn? I'm sorry, it's not enough. I'll go somewhere else. That's not Torah. You are learning Torah, without a doubt. But you're not learning Torah Lishma. Torah Lishma is a very, very difficult thing to do, as it is dealing with any other thing that is difficult. Torah itself is a very dangerous thing if you don't learn it appropriately. So now you're going to say, oh, so therefore, since it's so dangerous, I don't want to do it. Then there's no choice. You have no choice. You have to learn. You have to learn. You have to learn Torah. And it says, when he refers to Arichut Yamim, length of life, that's only Olam Haba. Arichut Yamim, there's no in this world. Arichut Yamim does not refer to this world, it refers only to Olam Haba. It says, and when a person is boteach b'kadosh baruch hu in this world, you have a bitachon in Ribono Shel Olam. It says, only then you're going to be able to reach your happiness, osher, be'olam haba. In other words, through your bitachon in this world, that I'm going to do whatever I need to do, but I'm going to learn. That's how you get your true happiness in olam haba. You see, it corresponds with one another. And he says, when a person learns Torah Lishma, when he leaves this world, the Torah goes in front of him, umachrezet lefanav, and announces to go before him, clear the way, and Baalei Dinim are not going to come over there. And when the body lays in the grave, the Torah protects you. When the neshama goes to its place, the Torah goes in front of the neshama, and many gates are open. You know, according to Kabbalah, there are many gates in heaven, and every gate is a gatekeeper. And you have to give him his code word in order to pass through the gate. When you learn Torah Lishma, you don't need it. The Torah is like the magnetic thing that you go and the doors are open. You walk all the way through. And the Torah is melamed zchut on you. And that's the hint is hitting in the kasef ubelechtecha baderech. You are mishanen the Torah in this world whenever you go. You're driving in a car, you have Torah. Shiftecha bevetecha, you have Torah. So when you on the derech also in Olam Haba, as much as you consider the Torah and you dealt with the Torah in this world, so is the Torah going to act for you in Olam Haba. You did belechtecha baderech. The Torah in Olam Haba, when you are on the derech, is going to be there for you to open it up. You cannot open those gates by yourself. You need the Torah, Rabotai. And this b'shoch v'cha u'bekumecha, b'shoch v'cha. What's b'shoch v'cha? When you are in the grave. You did b'shoch v'cha u'bekumecha. What's bekumecha? When you rise. When are you going to rise? B'tchiyat hametim. You don't learn Torah, Habibi. Li'ishanei afar. You're going to stay there. You understand, and it's telling you now. It has to be on your heart. It has to be on your head. Al levavecha, ben einecha. When you look at things from the eyes of the Torah, from the eyes of the Kedusha. You can't take it, chas v'shalom, and look at it in a different way. And God forbid to take the Torah and to use it for your own purposes, your own earthy, lower, disgusting purposes of honor, of money, and other kind of chazarai that you people use with. Because then, the Torah is mistaleket mimecha. Le'olam lo yaseh adam b'torah kardom lachpor ba. Never use the Torah as a shovel to shovel away your own excrements, which is the ta'ava, the desire, the honor, the desire for money. Davar ma'usu b'fnei HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Davar ma'usu, Rabotai. And when a person is going to get up in Tchiyat HaMetim, the Torah is going to be melamed zchut on you. You have to think very, very carefully, Abotai, about the decisions that you make. The decisions are in the spirit of Torah. Not a teretz that you're going to make yourself, that this is the teretz, that's why I'm allowed to do something wrong. It's all an excuse. That's not Torah. You know it. You know this is the wrong thing to do. But you're going to find an excuse why you're going to continue doing the wrong thing? You know what's right. Not only we're doing with this, I'm going to tell you more than that. When you're learning, one should need to look at why am I learning? And also, how am I learning? Am I learning to get down to the bottom of things? Ultimately, the Torah is a vehicle for you to know HaKadosh Baruch Hu and His ways. Do you know more about HaKadosh Baruch Hu when you started, or you know less? Or as the Rambam says, are you in the inner court, or are you outside of the courtyard? Are you facing the courtyard of the king, or are you facing out? Are you inside the wall, or are you outside the wall? Which brings me, of course, to the question, why won't we learn Moreh Nevuchim in Yeshiva? Okay, call it at least. We should learn things like that. We should develop Jewish thinkers. Well, the Jewish thinkers, they stop thinking. Everybody's busy being a rabbi. Evaluate very carefully what you do. Evaluate very carefully who you're doing it for. Who are you doing this for? And how you're doing it. Have a nice day.